Developments that we are tracking from the international soil, where US President-elect Donald Trump has warned that all hell will break loose if Hamas did not release the hostages before January 20th, when he will be sworn in as the 47th President of the United States. When asked about the status of the negotiations with Hamas on the release of the American hostages by them, Donald Trump has said, all hell will break out if those hostages aren't back. I don't want to hurt your negotiation. If they are not back by the time I get into office, all hell will break out in the Middle East. My colleague is there with me on the broadcast. This is the latest statement that is in fact being traced by US President-elect Donald Trump, saying that in Middle East, all hell will break out. Kindly simplify and add more in fact on the information that you are picking up, Aditya.
Well, Simran, if you see, this is not a new statement that US-elect President Donald Trump has made. He has earlier also threatened that by the time he takes office, if all the Israeli hostages are not released, then there will be a problem for Hamas, and on the other side, we have seen that Israeli defense forces have been attacking, have been waging a war against Hamas militants, Recently, in the famous Kamal Adwan hospital that is in Gaza, they took the director of the Kamal Adwan hospital into custody, and they were interrogating him on the suspicion that he was acting as an Hamas operative. So all this needs to be put into perspective. America has so far it is quite clearly evident that the ceasefire deal between Israel and Hamas hasn't reached to any conclusion. Nothing has been so far finalized. Things are always almost freeze, because nothing is happening. Only fighting is happening between the two sides. But recently there was a development when Hamas released a list of 34 Israeli hostages that it might release. But so far regarding that also there is no clarity as of now. So it needs to be seen as to how this situation unfolds, whether all the Israeli hostages will be released by Hamas before Donald Trump takes office on 20 January needs to be seen. Yes, Simran, back to you in the studio.